Our fourth coin in today's lineup is the 2016 Theodore Roosevelt National Park Quarter from North Dakota. Now, at first glance, this may look like just another modern quarter, but don't be so quick to dismiss it. Some examples of this coin have fetched hundreds of dollars in auctions, while certain rare errors and top-graded pieces have drawn serious attention from collectors. Could this coin possibly hold the kind of value that changes everything? Let's dig in and find out. On the front, or obverse, the design is the same classic portrait we've seen on all the other coins so far, the bust of George Washington, originally created by John Flanagan in 1932 and slightly updated for the America the Beautiful Quarters program. The inscriptions are familiar: United States of America across the top, Liberty on the left, In God We Trust on the right, and quarter dollar along the bottom. On this coin, the mint mark is AD for Denver, positioned to the right of Washington's ponytail. But it's the reverse side where this coin stands out. The scene captures none other than Theodore Roosevelt himself, on horseback, overlooking the rugged terrain of what would become Theodore Roosevelt National Park in North Dakota. Roosevelt, often called the conservation president, played a key role in establishing America's national parks and protecting its natural landscapes, and this design pays tribute to that legacy. At the very top, the name Theodore Roosevelt is boldly inscribed. On the left side of the horse, you'll find E Pluribus Unum, the national motto meaning, out of many, one. On the right side of the horse, we see North Dakota, proudly identifying the state. At the bottom, the year 2016 is inscribed, marking the year of issue. Surrounding Roosevelt are the rugged cliffs and tree-like shapes of the North Dakota Badlands, evoking the wild landscape that inspired him to champion conservation. And if you look closely, you'll also spot the tiny initials of the designer and sculptor, quietly marking their contribution to this historic coin. Now, let's talk about what collectors really want to know: the value. In everyday circulated condition, this quarter will usually only be worth its face value of 25 cents. That's the kind of coin most people will spend without thinking twice. But in uncirculated condition, the value begins to rise, typically between $1 and $3. The real excitement, however, comes when coins are professionally graded. A Theodore Roosevelt quarter graded MS-66 might sell for around $20 to $40, while coins graded MS-67 can bring $100 to $200. The rarest high-grade examples in MS-68 have sold for as much as $500 to $700 at auction, a staggering amount for a coin minted in 2016. But there's more: error coins. These are mistakes made at the mint that slipped into circulation, and collectors go wild for them. On this quarter, some of the most valuable errors include off-center strikes, where the design is visibly shifted, selling for anywhere from $100 to $300 depending on the severity. Clipped planchets, where part of the coin's edge is missing, worth about $75 to $150. Missing clad layer errors, where one of the nickel layers is gone, revealing the copper core. These can bring in $200 to $400. And of course, double die errors, where parts of the design or lettering appear doubled. These are rare but can sell for $100 or more when dramatic. We should also mention the proof versions, struck at the San Francisco Mint with an S mint mark. The clad proofs usually sell for $3 to $5, while the silver proofs, struck in 90% silver, are worth $15 to $20. Perfect PR70 examples can climb even higher, sometimes reaching $75 to $100 or more. But here's the big question: can this quarter be worth millions? The answer is no. Despite its historic design and the popularity of Theodore Roosevelt, this coin has never sold for millions. The maximum auction prices so far are around $700 for flawless top-grade examples, and rare mint errors can reach into the hundreds. Still, that's an impressive return for a coin that started out as just 25 cents in your pocket. So while the Theodore Roosevelt National Park Quarter may not make you a millionaire, it remains a truly fascinating piece of the America the Beautiful series. With its powerful design, connection to conservation history, and the potential for serious collector value in high grades and errors, it's a coin that deserves attention. And that's why it earns its place as the fourth feature in our video today.